What up, everybody? Welcome back, and this is Vince. We are continuing on Satisfactory. Yes, I did fall in love with this game. I don't know what it is, but this game is just it gets me. It just gets me. Anyway, I haven't played this in about a day and a half, 2 days. I've had withdrawals, and the first day I kind of let it just do its own thing. I just let it run naturally, and I just came back every 4 or 5 hours to put fuel back in the generators. And we made a couple things. The rotors, as we remember last time, we only needed 800 of them. Now we have about 1,300. So we have enough rotors to make it a while. Anyway, so what we have to do now is turn the rotors in for our quest because we want to do basic steel production. We already turned 100 in, so we only need to do 50 more. This one here, yep. Turn that in. Bow. Send the rocket ship, and ship will be back in 8 minutes. But yep, there you go. But I did farm a little bit, so I got copper wires, I got cables, plates, everything we need for the next milestone. Next thing we want to do is do the next unlock, which would be let's do the melee combat here. Yeah, so we can easily do that one since we already have everything for it. Pretty much. We need steel, reinforced plates, copper cables, and copper wire, which everything is in this bag. Everything except the copper wire. All right, I'll have to go get more copper wire. Anyway, but it'll be 8 minutes before the rocket ship comes back, and then I will turn that other one in. While we wait for the rocket ship to come back, I thought I would point something out. So we did find a power slug. And by doing the research tree, where is it at? Right here. The research tree of power slugs, we have unlocked a power shard. So what power shards do is that you can place the power shard into whatever equipment it is, and you can get the equipment to run faster than 100% at speed. So if you have one that's a bottleneck, you can put one in and make it run faster to keep up, so you can actually start pumping out a lot of things. But you see down here, I have it at 10%. Reason being is because I'll show you here. So for this entire line that's on this system, if I turn everything on at the same time, it will use a grand total of 49.7 megawatts. We don't need that because right now, current and production and the consumption, we're only using 12. Because I have 4 generators, that is 3 each. So with the power shards unlocked, I can now actually manually toggle how fast these machines run. So I dropped all 4 of them down to 3 megawatts, which means that we're only burning 0.4 of the biofuel a minute, which we have some biofuel now, ever since we've been farming it. But in order to balance your line properly, you have to go back and forth a little bit. So right now, the rotors, yes, they're making 1.2 rotors, and I do have it slowed down quite a bit. That's because of the screws. The screws right now, without a power shard on me, it can make up to 45 a minute. But unfortunately, the rod machine. So the machine's running faster than everything else. The rods are making 15 a minute. Since I have a splitter, the rod's going back both the screws and the assembly cell. That means that only 7.5 rods a minute can go to the screw station. Well, since I had it dropped it to 7.5 minutes, I can only output 30 screws a minute. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck underneath the conveyor belt. Ouch. So 7.5 rods a minute and 30 screws a minute. I have to pick whichever one is the highest that I can actually meet, which is the screws 30 minute, which means I'm actually accumulating 1.5 rods per minute. That is how we balance the line by manually dropping this. Once we have everything dropped and balanced to each other, you can do it all the way back up to the miner. So it would be 15 copper bars. Iron. 15 iron bars a minute, which takes 15 pieces of copper. Since our miner is not copper, oh my god, iron. I have our miner down to 12.5% production just because it's outrunning everything else. And there's no reason to have it running at 100% speed because it's just a waste. It will just sit there idle. So I have everything cranked down. If I turn this line on and the next one, then I will crank this one back up, and then I will rebalance the electronics. Anyway, that is how you rebalance the electronics and everything for the game. get the most power consumption, or the least power consumption and the most balance between everything to be the most fuel efficient. Once you start getting into the stronger electrical devices like a coal power plant, it's starting to not matter too much how well or how efficient your plant's doing, because you'll be making so much power until you get large scale. Then you're gonna have to start doing this again, but then like a nuclear power plant will unlock. Anyway, we're still waiting for another minute for the rocket ship to come back. I'm just ready for it to come back so I can unlock the sword. Yes, I can't wait for that. All right, so the rocket ship has come back. We are now unlocking the improved melee combat, which unlocks us a nice sword. So I'm just turning all this stuff into the ship and send it off so we can have the unlock. There we go. So, so now we can unlock a nice little power sword, or the Xeno Basher, which we have to get some stuff for. We have to get cables, wires, these squares. So I'm gonna gather everything, and then we're gonna make this. And yeah, this is just a lot better of a weapon. All right, got everything gathered up, and we might as well just go ahead and make that real fast. Oh god, 15 hits. I'll be all right because it is worth it. We got to equip it. There we go. Oh my god, this isn't what I was thinking it was. I thought it was a sword. This is a sword. Yeah. Okay, okay. So this thing is pretty cool. It's just like a big rod with a sword edge, I guess. No, it's not a sword edge. It's actually just a 3-pole bashing thing that just shocks the crap out of stuff. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna do this last milestone over here because it's pretty boring to do. I'm just gonna knock this out of the way. Vehicle transportation. Yeah, not too bad. I'll just start turning stuff in that I can. And after this, we will start working on the elevator. Actually, I'm sorry, no. We can't work on the elevator. We have to unlock the next tier, tier 4 items. So let me finish this for tier 3, and then we'll work on tier 4. All right. Well, this is a short video because I did the first half of this video before I went on vacation, and I've been gone for a week. And I did not have time to actually edit and upload this video. So I had to wait until after I got back, which was late last night. But I have read some of y'all's comments on this video, and I'd realized that this is probably the best video response I've had out of any video I posted. So I will keep posting more of these videos. I will. But I did read the comments, and I saw that some of y'all were upset with how concentrated I made this. That y'all were telling me to spread out and make some room. I will absolutely do that. Anyway, well, in the meantime, though, I connected the conveyor belt for the coal all the way across the map, all the way down to there. You can see it off in the distance going down the hill. We set up a water pump plant, and we actually set up our coal generator. We got the coal generator up and running, and we did that last milestone, so we got steel production unlocked. Other than that, we are just gonna keep doing this for a little while. Let this run, and we're making more power than we need to, so I turned off all those other generators. And right now we're working on a milestone to have the power storage, because I'm only hitting about 1 or 2 megawatts over the limit, and then the grid's shutting down. So I think that the power storage is going to be definite helpful to us to keep us from shutting down all the time. Anyway, I got to edit this video, upload it, and I will continue on with this. But yes, next video, I'm probably going to delete over half of this cell right here and relay this out, because I do have plans for this. I do have plans. It's going to be organized. I'm going to be taking up a lot of space. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in the next one.